Hey family, today I'm going to create a video, and this video I'm going to create is going to be talking about the World Cup, or FIFA 2026, which we know has been hosted here in Atlanta, Georgia. So before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So let's get started. So family, you know how I'm always coming to you guys, showing you what's going on and how God is doing his thing right now in the earth. So today I want to talk to you guys about FIFA and how FIFA is all the other countries, their final involvement here in America, and that's what FIFA stands for. FIFA. It stands for final involvement for America, meaning this is it. This is the last hurrah for all these countries before God get ready to take them all down for their judgment, especially in the slave trade, or the slavery of the Israelite people. So let me show you guys. In the book of Revelations, it says, Revelations chapter 18 verse 3 says, "For all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy." See, it's talking about how all of these nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, meaning they have all participated in the evils of all the things that had been done here in the world, and especially through slavery, or what they've done to the Israelites. So God is showing you his judgment is about to come on them, and he's also telling us right there that all these nations came together with one consent, and that you can find that in the book of Psalms 83, where it talk about how all the nations came together with one consent, and that was to destroy the children of Israel, so their name would be no longer in remembrance. So all of these countries came together to do that. And so, yeah, and see, it says, for all the nations have drunk of the wine of her wrath. The World Cup, the World Cup, FIFA, the World Cup. All the nations together drinking. That means their participation in FIFA is what has been, what has caused our slavery. All of them came together, and they all drank together, meaning they all came together with one evil in mind, and that was to do harm to the children of Israel, because they knew that they were God's chosen people. And now, and America is their homelands. So guess what? God is getting ready to give them their homeland. So after FIFA is over, you get ready to see God's judgment about to come against all these nations. So yeah. And let me show you something else. The name Nike is the sponsor of the World Cup. Nike is known as the Greek goddess of victory, and that's two things: victory of the team that's going to win the World Cup, and also victory for God's people. Victory is about to come to his people. So yeah, Nike, the Greek goddess of it. And if you pay attention, if you go and look up the Greek goddess Nike, you'll see that it's a entity with wings, and it flies. And that's what, when you go back and think about how Michael Jordan, on his shoes, the Nikes, it shows him flying in the air, how he's leaning in the air and he's flying. Yeah, he's symbolic for the Greek goddess Nike, which is evil, really, because like I said, Nike is the goddess of victory, and it's just showing how they was victorious over bringing the children of Israel down in slavery. But this time, Nike is symbolic for how God is going to have victory when he deliver the children of Israel. That's going to be victory for them. So yeah. And like I said, the World Cup, victory. Whoever wins, victory. And believe it or not, I believe Nike and Dionysus are related. Dionysus I talked about with the Olympics, how that was the Greek god of wine. Wine in the Bible, we know wine is symbolic for blood, and in this case, it's blood shed. God is going to shed the blood of these people who shedded our blood. He said that. He said, When they shed our blood, he will also shed theirs. They shedded the blood of his saints. So guess what? Their blood has to be shed. He talks about that in Genesis. I made so many videos leading up to this point right here, showing you guys where God is talking about all the things that these people have done in the earth, or in or in the world, that they're about to be judged for, and mainly for the things that they did to the children of Israel. So go back and watch all my videos. These videos tell you how from the beginning of Adam and Eve, from the beginning with Adam and Eve, Noah and his sons, how God told them that that any bloodshed will be it will be required of them, that if they shed any blood, that their blood will be shed. All this evil that's been done all throughout time, judgment is now. God is doing. He's judging. All of those things is being judged now. Like I always say in the book of 2 Corinthians 5 and 10, it says we should all go before the judgment seat of Christ and be judged for the things that we've done in these bodies, whether it was good or evil. So yeah, that's what the world is getting ready to be judged for. Deportation. All these people are. God said He was going to send all these people back to the land of their language, where they came from. The land of their language is their people. They trying to do this thing where they're trying to have citizenship here. They trying to get Trump to sign these documents stating that they were born here, so they should be citizens. No, they can't be, because God sends you back to where you came from. Wherever your people are, that's where you belong. That's where you are considered your people. So they have to go back to wherever their people are, wherever their grandfathers, great grandfathers, their forefathers, wherever they were born. That's where they go, because those are their lands, those are their people. So all these people here from Poland, Rome, Italy, France, England, the Asian countries, all these people, African countries, Egyptians, all these people, Arabs, all these people got to go back where they came from, because these lands right here belong to the children of Israel. And that's why deportation is so heavy right now, and God is sending these people back to their lands, so that He can give the children of Israel their lands back. Like I told you guys in the book of Genesis 15:13 through 16, God told us He was going when our time in slavery or captivity was up, which was 400 years, that He was going to reward us, that we would come out with great substance. And the people who afflicted us during these 400 years, or kept us captive and in bondage, that He was going to judge them. And that's what He's doing right now, because that time of captivity is up. So they're being judged. So this FIFA, final involvement for America, that's what it is. Their final involvement, meaning that these people are about to go back to where they came from, and our lands are about to be restored back to us. No, it ain't nothing they can do about it, because it's all God's plan. So so guess what? They gotta go. Every man after FIFA, every man, wherever he is from, wherever his people is, will be returned, will go back. That's why they also upset with Donald Trump, because Donald Trump stopped him at the airport. He had ICE at the airport. He wasn't allowing a lot of these people to come into the country, because he know, and it's not necessarily Trump, it's God's doing, because He know that when they come here, they would have a problem getting them to leave the country. Most of them would try to stay here, and like He said, He's getting them out of the lands. So why would He allow them to come in? They try to use FIFA or the soccer games to come into this country so that they can stay, but no, God is not having that. He's sending them all back. It's Israel's time. It's our time to reclaim our lands, to be redeemed back to Him, to be restored, as Him being our God again, and so that we don't fall in behind all of these people, continue in their evils, worshiping their gods, doing their way of carrying on their way of life. Yeah, time is up. They drunk of that cup. Now guess what? They about to be judged for it. So family, with that being said, I thank you guys for watching my video, and I'll see you on the next one.